Okay, there. You know what? This is not what I had planned today, but like, uh, we're just testing stuff. Oh wait, desktop audio. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Well, at least it's showing on screen. I don't know. I wanted to play Don't Starve, but I don't think my laptop can handle it. It was just like my overlays were spasming all over the place, so I'll see what I can do with that. I really want to play Don't Starve on stream. But for now, we'll just play it as demo, I guess. I really want to play. I really want to buy the full version of this, but I'll be sticking with demo first because like there's a lot already in the demo, and like I tried it out, but like there's some routes I want to take because I did some oopsies on places where I would not like to make oopsies. You know. Oh fuck! I forgot to ping people. Let me just, cause like what the fuck is the bot doing? The bot should be doing that for me, not me. Just kidding. Yes. Why did do I have the stream alerts? Why did I get tagged? Yeah, I do. I don't know why I do. Like, okay, let's start. You know what? Let's just fucking start. Why did stream cord? Wow, that's late. That's late. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'll start from the beginning. Why not? Cause like, let's try to do things differently. Let me type my name. Let's go. I really like the last name. Oh, Rosenkreutz. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll read it. 2 decades ago, 2 decades into his reign, the first king of Eskia was assassinated. With the succession throne open and none of the three royal princes ready to take the throne, the king's brother has assumed regency. Hoping to guide the rightful heir to the throne, the regent has sought help from the High Council, a neutral and influential faction of powerful magicians. The delegate is the delegate? The delegate it has sent, however, isn't someone the Eskin aristocracy wishes for more reasons that meets the eye. Maybe I'll pick up on some subtle stuff that I played because I was very interested in the world building, but I was like too busy romancing and like balancing stats. Hold on. Okay. Okay, you are the High Council's delegate and newly appointed tutor to the royal princess. When I say the plural word for the princess, I usually add princess plural. Like as if it's like a real life tone indicator. It's very funny. Anyway, the journey ahead is riddled with obstacles, murky intrigues, and many dangers that may let your story end abruptly. Yeah, I was informed that like if you fail, because like this is a stat racing thing, right? If you fail, some of like the stat checks, I guess, vibe checks, checkpoint thingies, you can die. And I got very worried because like I failed some, but like I got alive until the end of the demo. But we'll see if I'm gonna like D-word this round. I am very scared when there is like death non-ending, a non-ending in death. What? Because that implies like look, I just want to have a fun romantic time. I do not want to die. But like, interesting. Your choices will carry consequences as you make them. Take I can't read today. Take on solely burdens you can bear and choose your path wisely. Let's try adventure mode this time. I tried story mode last time. Maybe I'll die. But like, that's fun, isn't it? To a joyous venture and a happy end. My liege? Never mind. much longer to force tracks, Captain. Force tracks. This slick shit today? Fuck. At this rage... Wah! At this rate, my liege, less than an hour. I do like the music, by the way. I have newfound appreciation for like individual novel games more than I already have. Like it's fucking hard to make, bro. Yeah. I nod and glance at the app. I nod and glance absent-minded. Oh my god. That's annoying. Anyway, I nod and glance absent-mindedly out of the carriage window at the scenery flying by. The night lies black and heavy over the murky forest that looms on either side of the road. No trace of the waning crescent moon can be seen through the storm clouds gathering in the sky. The distant rumbling of thunder mingles with the sound of wind sowing? What is that word? Sowing? Sowing through rustling leaves. An hour, he says. Will the weather hold up that long? Looks like a storm is about to break. Hard to say, Malige. We might just have to make it in time. Perhaps we should have stayed overnight at the inn. Perhaps! Oh my god, yes. Actually, perhaps. Perhaps, my liege. The guard captain glances at me and casts a sheepish grin. Will they shut up? Oh my god. I chose this time because it's usually fucking quiet when it happens, bro. Can't say we were sorry to leave that place behind, my men and I. We're all very keen to see... Oh my god, where's my mouth? We're all very keen to see home and hearth again. Ah, yearning for the embrace of your loving wife, Captain. And to see my daughters, my liege. The youngest turned 3 this month, she... A sound akin to stone splitting into shatters the silence of the night. I bolt upright as the hairs on my back and my neck tingles with apprehension. What was that? Halt! Halt! The carriage jolts to a stop. Without a word, the captain rides on ahead to confer with the escort vanguard, leaving me to peer uneasily into the ominous woods outside my window. When I first started, on my first playthrough, I was like mouth agape. But like, I'm just sad. Captain! I demand to know what is going on this instant. We're still trying to figure out that ourselves, my liege. The captain's face reappears by the window, a little pale and worried looking. I let out a breath I did not realize I was holding. None of the men saw anything out of the ordinary. I don't suppose you... No, maybe it was the thunder. You may be right, my liege. Neither he nor I sound very convinced. Should we have the coachman press the horses? Oh, horse. Demonetized. Should we have the coachman press the horses to hurry a little, Captain? The sooner we reach the capital, the safer. Better, I mean. My sentiments exactly, my liege. I like that word, my liege. Oh, of course. Turning his head, the captain rings out a series of orders, and with a jerk, the carriage starts moving again. This time at a brisk I notice the guards are riding in a tighter ring carriage, and that a few have now hands brushing the pockets of their savings. And you, my liege? I beg your pardon? Are you looking forward to meeting your princely charges? When I first saw this sentence, I was like, princely charges. Oh. I offer a non-committal grunt. Why grunt? Why grunt? How can I look forward to meeting people I know next to nothing about? Come now, my liege. You're going to be the royal tutor for the 3 princes of Eskia. It's an exalted position, even for the descendant of the most famous Rosenkreuz dynasty. Surely you must be curious. So I am, but I try my best not to let it show. It wouldn't do for the royal tutor to appear nosy or, heavens forbid, eager in front of the mere captain of cavalry. Prince Saren sounds of the decent by all counts, and I still think so. I'm not gonna say that. Alright, gentlemen, Sir Prince Saren. Every inch a worth six. Oh, God, I can't breathe today. I've passed. Every inch a worthy successor to our late beloved king. Yes, but the slightest bit standoffish perchance. One could say he acts out of touch with the people, but I won't do the honors. From what I've gathered, he doesn't appear to have the common touch that Prince Nazir does. Nazir very interesting. I wonder if I could like change one of the encounters I have where it says. Very interesting. Ah, no doubt about it. The commoners love the good prince of the good Prince Nazir. A fine dashing fellow who sweeps your feet for feet if he has the mind to do so. If he has the mind to do so. But I hear he has many things occupying his mind these days. Unfortunately so, my liege. Seems to spend his days lounging around taverns, singing with troubadours, and hiding from moneylenders like a vagabond. I wish the dog would still walk. He could spare a bit, he could spare to be a bit more like his brothers, Prince Saren and Prince Aurelius. I have a hard time really reading his name in my head. I'm like Aurelius. Prince Aurelius. I like my MC. It gives off Cal vibes. I can vibe with that. What is your opinion of him, Captain? For a moment or two, I watched the guard captain's mustache bristle noiselessly. After some thought, he slowly replied, "Well, my liege, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet, you know. But back in my younger years, the fresh-faced I was a deft chess player. Swept the field in the war and Navy's chess competition. I was the reigning champion, not just of my cohorts, but of my seniors and juniors too." And Prince Aurelius? As a reward for my skill, I was invited to the palace for a game against the prince. I was told he was something of a chess enthusiast. I hope you were diplomatic enough to let him win. I didn't stand a ghost of a chance, my liege. What? I take a closer look at the man I am speaking of. But Captain, that must have been nearly a decade ago. Prince Aurelius was 9, my liege, when I had the honor of a match against him. We traveled on in silence for a while as I digested new information. I don't trust chess prodigies, but I don't know. I like Prince Aurelius. IRL, wait, hold on. I don't like chess prodigies, personality-wise. But like, unless I meet a decent person, maybe. Curiosity gets the better of me, and I pursued a conversation with the captain about the princess once more. Prince Aurelius must have been quite a prodigy growing up. So he was my liege, and so he still is. It's a pity he hasn't any hope of ascending to the throne. I don't know. What makes you say that, Captain? The nobility of the court have themselves dead set against him. Have they? Why is that? You mean you don't know, my liege? The prince... The captain sounds like he's about to say something, but checks himself abruptly mid-sentence. The prince is much too clever for your taste. You know how the nobles can be, my liege. Swollen-headed, stuck-up parasites. The lot of them. The more competent someone is, the more they detest them. But not you, my liege. Oh, accidentally offends me? How dare you? You're quite capable and considerate, befitting of your position, unlike Mrs. Day. How do you know that? I could not prevent my upper lip from twitching. It was a grossly stupid generalization. situation, but at the same time, not entirely unfair. I did appreciate the admission of admiration, so I'll allow it. You're not of their estate, Captain. No, my liege. My parents are shopkeepers. I earned my commission by merit, not patronage. I smiled and inclined my head. We, the alchemists of the High Council, share your views in the matter, and we wish more of your men, and we wish more men of your stamp were in positions of authority throughout the realm. Many thanks, my liege. That's why I'm glad the Lord Regent chose one of you alchemists as the Prince's tutor. God, that's a mouthful. I do believe the kingdom and its moribund court are overdue for a good shake-up. The guard's captain's voice trails me. His mustache bristles again, and his brows furrow downward as he begins to frown. God, we're not even past the prologue scene. It's quite a long time. It's gotten strangely warm here. Oh dear. Huh. As we were talking, the temperature around us has grown imperceptibly, steadily warmer. Before long, I realize I'm tapping a handkerchief to my forehead, wishing I could permit myself the liberty of losing the color button. God, you're dropping frames. Why? You're right. After we heard that sudden burst of thunder, it seems. That didn't sound like thunder. The guard captain's eyes widened. It's a trap. My liege, get out of the carriage. Now. Oh god, I hate this part so much. He lunges forward and wrenches the door open. As the door swings outward, I see the carriage room beneath the stern. Becoming rapidly hot now, the air that blasts into the carriage might as well have come straight out of the furnace of fire. The road is mine. Just thought, I has just enough time to flash across my mind when the ground begins to rumble and shake. I squeeze my eyes shut and murmur the first spell that comes to my mind. As the last syllable of the spell leaves my lips, the pedal markings are like bird flying, searing painfully before me. Painful as my skin. Which propels me upward into the air, right before a crimson inferno rolls onto the ground. I gasp and please free. As before my eyes, the eruption devours the carriage, the coachman, the escort guards, the captain, and the whole world in perfect blossom before me. The terrible sight breaks my concentration, and the levitation spell I had cast, which had flung me away from the brink of the explosion, slips. My stomach twists invertedly as I drop down. Ow. My arms. My fingers. Hardly later, I collapse into the charred and blackened ground just outside the village. I am quite shocked at this first time. Oh, we're going fast. We're up to a great start. Pushing myself up, I stare at the shock of the carnage that had overtaken my carriage. Cruel red orange tongues of the lady divided outlines of the carriage, the horses, and the twisted charred remnants that had once been. See how grotesque this is? I'm playing this so we can get grotesque at times, not this early in the game. I can't play my round but just stabby stuff. Man, bird body. If not for the warning of the captain and the split second that allowed me to murder as well, I would have been one of them. Crispy fried cow. CFC. Yeah, crispy fried cow. Oh god, do I voice these? I don't really feel like voicing. Did we get them? No. What do they look like? Pretty much like human-shaped charcoal now, same as the rest of this lot. Shadowy figures emerge from the forest and onto the road to stand by the flickering flames, pointing. I think this is gesticulating. and chuckling. Oh my god, I need to update my English vocab. I am getting so rusty. There are a bunch of burly scarred men in ill-fitting scrap armor. Light from the fire gleams against their equipment. I see spears, hatchets, maces, knives, even a justy jagged sword. Even a rusty jagged sword. Bro, I can't breathe today. Ugh. Suppose they're dead. Suppose we tell boss they're dead. And it turns out they're only wounded and needed finishing off. Gar. They won't need finishing off. Not in this mess. Either the fire gets to them or the smoke does. Someone pokes a corpse. Oh god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Someone pokes a corpse with the tip of his pike and turns it over. It is, well, it was once the guard captain. I was very sad with it. I got attached to that character real quick, but I should have known better since he was like blackened out. Like, dude. This them, they're all dolled up in a real fancy looking dress. That's not me though. Might be. Oh yeah. Oh, I just realized they are looking specifically for me then. Well, makes sense. I'm the one in the fucking carriage. It wouldn't make like sense if they just wanted to were the escort. Might be. A bit old looking though, ain't they? Let's see you looking fresh and nice after getting exploded by 5 grades of phlogiston. The mercenaries, The mercenaries break into raucous laughter that is grating to the ears. Quietly, I rise to my feet, not daring to breathe. At the moment, they are distracted, and from the looks of it, hadn't seen me previously levitate away from the explosion. They're blind. I can take advantage of this and attack them. After all, they are merely hired goons, not master swordsmen or adept mages. I should be able to take down 2 or 3 in the initial assault using the element of surprise. That ought to be enough to scare off the rest of them. On the other hand, I can take advantage of their destruction and run away. That may not be the most glamorous thing to do, but there's no reason for me to take unnecessary risk when I don't know the situation. As the saying goes, the better part of valor is cowardice. Discretion. The better part of valor is discretion. What should I do? Okay, so, on my first run, I attacked them because I got angry. They killed the fucking guard. I was like, he's being nice, and he has a family, bro. I was pissed. I attacked them, but since I'm like doing a different run this time around, I'm gonna do the other thing and hope I don't like fucking die. Oh, it raised the intelligence. Oh, I do remember my combat stat getting raised instead when I attacked them. Makes sense. Say what you like, 10 against 1 is not simply the kind of odds I fancy. I remember that image. I whisper a dark spoon softly to the shadows of the forest, and they respond, leaping to me and cloaking me in the veil of darkness. I like this dance. Careful not to make a noise, I plunge into the forest, leaving behind me the heap of the burning carriage of the floating mercenaries. As I run through the silent woods, I empty my gun, repeating murmuring another spell, this time with navigation. When the final syllable leaves my lips, the sights, the smells, and the sounds of the forest flood into my mind. Momentarily, I have to check my place, clutching my burning hand, closing my eyes. I reach out with my mind to get a sense of my surroundings. The trees from the roots to the tips of their leaves, and the animals from the owl hidden in the branches to the panther lying amongst the brush. I see, rather, feel them. They are awake and brimming with fear. Why did I dare? I never like. Yeah, makes sense. The explosion seems to to make use of you, did they? I muttered to myself as I crammed my pocket with August. Oh, it's a different practice one. Oh, okay. We were supposed to come by tomorrow morning, tonight. If we had stuck with the original plan and spent the night at the inn, the mercenaries would have had enough time to bury the rest of the floggers and other ambushes that would greatly amplify the power of the explosion. True. The advantage of that, even my thinking guard captain and my levitation spell wouldn't have been enough to save my hide. Yeah, the realization dawned upon me, and so does a plan. Clenching my teeth, I started to make my way. Oh, I still get the French nonetheless. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. The carriage and its surroundings are no longer burning by the time I arrive. Not that it matters. There are still plenty of embers amidst the ashes, which are more sufficient. We're gonna blow shit up, guys. Let's go. The mercenaries are moving amongst these movements, pushing and prodding debris as they surface. Me, probably. Oh man. You can't fight crispy fried. No use, Chief. They aren't here. Guard me, imbecile. Keep looking. Escape, didn't they? Cunning weasel. Want to tell the boss that, eh? You fancy telling him to fail? No, Chief, that's... You know, used to tell him you succeeded, you moron. Loud walk forward. Okay, that's kind of funny. So we keep looking till we find your stinking corpse. The sun settles over the sea. I look at a minute, a man wearing an eye patch straight up his side glares. I tell ya, it's no use. The child escaped somehow. Little child. Seems so, doesn't it? Guard. Shame. If they did, they're probably halfway to the capital by now. We'll never lay eyes on them again. That's where you're wrong. Being halfway to the capital by now sounded like a sterling proposition. Fortunately, I knew information and they can only they. Also, we're smart oh wait, there. Oh my goodness, we're saving. One seems to be in chat right now. So like, what am I thinking so hard about? I don't think questioning them would work. I'll just fucking throw something at them. Why does my combat stat always go up even though I don't fucking intend to? Lifting my arm, I fling a Phlogiston straight to the pile of still glowing ashes. Bye, bitches! Phlogiston ignites immediately upon contact and explodes. Blood rushes to my head as I see mercenaries without heads scattering, screaming, rolling on the ground, wrapped in flames. I'm just like 6 feet away from me. Like, who ordered you to attack me? How did you know I was traveling this route? Where did you all come by this Phlogiston? I don't think you're gonna answer that. The mercenaries stare at me, their eyes cold, and the life they once displayed is gone. As if on cue, one of them opens their mouth, then his body turns, and he spins around, hatchet held firmly in his hands, and pushes the skull of the eye patch. Yeah, I told you, this is so gruesome. I wasn't expecting it. There was no hesitation in the swing, and no remorse to be found within those black eyes. The frenzy seems to, I think they have like a spell. The frenzy seems to take hold of them. They all turn on each other, chopping, stabbing, and mauling savages. Stop it! Why are you? But there is no one left to reply to me. Not with a scream, not with a groan, not even with a sigh. My head is buzzing and curiously empty. I lean against the trunk of the tree, fighting down my repulsion that was eager to make itself seen. My head rests against the rough bark, and I gaze unseeingly at the cold, the hard stars, trying to process what just happened. What do you think would have happened if I just like straight up asked them? I think I would have died. Not gonna lie. It's kind of stupid. Proud high walls of Fostrax thrust into the azure sky as its battlements shine a blinding white in the splendor of meridian sun. You know what? Actually, I haven't talked about it, but I really like the writing, scripting, and like dialogue and all for this. It's very endearing. I like it very much. It's like perfect for a high fantasy setting, but like still enough to be witty, funny, and like understandable. Cause like I find high fantasy games have like a struggle with that, but that to the point that unless you're really into like high fantasy, like formal English, it's not gonna be that enjoyable. Especially if you like do it over and over again, your brain just turns into mush trying to understand high English. You know? Okay. I am hurt, hungry, and tired to the bone, yet I cannot help but feel a stir of awe as I take in the breathtaking sight. I nudge my palfrey into the main thoroughfare, squeezing through the throng of townsfolk and livestock. At this very moment, I should be in the castle, soon to be confirmed by the Lord Regent as the tutor to the princess before the estates of the realm. Instead, I look at my tattered, singed clothes and a ragged palfrey I had bought for an exorbitant price at the outlying farmstead this morning, and woe at the misfortune. Your drip got burned, mate. Technically don't mind, but yeah. Because of the events that took place the night before, I decided to err on the side of caution and spend most of my time painstakingly covering my trail, so not to be caught. MC is smart regardless of what the fuck I do. Can I wait? I'm gonna onto this. Wait, I'm gonna drink. That's good. At least I've nearly reached the palace now. Soon I shall have a warm bath to wash myself in, hot food to eat, and a soft bed to sleep in. A thrill of delight shivers through me. Soon. Here goes. You there, stop. An officious-looking palace guard in ridiculously ornate armor is blocking the road. He glares at me and waggles his spear in front of my nose. How dare you? What do you think you're doing, vagrant? I'm on my way to the palace. Oh ho ho! They're on their way to the palace! Squinting his eyes, he proceeds to shriek with laughter. The other two palace guards behind him let out a titter, and one of them makes a rude gesture at me with his hand. The palace, street rat only... Oh, sorry. The palace, street rat, only admits people of quality. Be so good as to scamper back into the sewer from whence you came from before I skewer you. Pardon me, you are making a terrible mistake here. I am here to serve as the tutor to the princess by the instruction of His Excellency, the Lord Regent. Ha! And I am the High Queen of Carcosa, here to to join the late king's harem. This witticism provoked another shrill outburst of merriment. I can already feel my patience rapidly wearing thin. My lips on the instinct. While trying to be civil, I couldn't help but glare at the guard. Despite having never been awarded a patent of nobility and never having sought for one, my house is still recognized among the ranks of aristocracy. And as a representative of the council, I do not have to stand here and bear this idiocy. I had been ambushed by assassins, my carriage was destroyed, and my escort was killed. I, myself, barely escaped the slaughter. So it's not the sewer you came from, but the asylum. I am neither insane nor lying. No? Then I suppose I had better let you pass, hadn't I? He moves to step aside, but stops mid-motion as if remembering something. Oh, you said you're one of the prince's tutor, as I recall. You recall correctly. Then you will have no doubt the Lord Regent's letter of appointment hidden somewhere among the rags you're wearing. The letter of appointment. I feel my heart sinking and burned down with the rest of the crew. As ordered by the council, my appointment was to be kept hidden until my arrival due to security reasons. Alas, I totally forgot about the letter. I'm afraid I've lost it. Oh, what an awful and utterly unexpected surprise. The letter was in the carriage, but... Get out of my sight before I gut you like a hog, imbecile. How dare you? I warn you not to take liberties. You warn me? You warn me? Do you know who I am, maggot? Rawr. Do you know who my father is? No. I can whip you like a cur in the street. I can make you lick dirt from my boots. I can cut you to pieces and feed you to my hounds, and no one will so much as blink. So don't you dare warn me, you unspeakable lowlife. At the tip! Woo! The tip of his spear taunts me again as it wavers and glints. Suddenly, the guard freezes, his mouth snaps shut, and he stiffens into a salute. I like this part. Is something the matter, Hagen? Pre. A young man makes his way up beside me with a small smile resting about his lips. The first thing that strikes about me are his eyes, beautiful in almond shape. They peer out into the world from under carefully hooded lids. Staring keen and guarded, those eyes take in everything and give nothing out in return. His dark cape rustles with every elegant move, and the sound of something small and sonorous follows him. Eventually, I notice it coming from his golden earrings. We love boys with some earrings. A suspicious character is attempting to enter the palace, and I was trying to chase them away. A suspicious character. Surely there must have been some misunderstanding. Pardon me, I don't believe I have the honor. I am Cal of the House Rosenkreutz. I am coming here to receive my appointment as the royal tutor from His Excellency, the Lord Regent of Eskia. Even as I confidently say this, I feel my heart sinking. The young nobleman seems both friendly and influential, but there is no reason why he would be any more likely to believe these words from a haggard, disreputable-looking stranger like me than the palace guard. True, but he looks very pretty. Against all odds, the youth merely inclines his head slightly. It's a pleasure to meet you, my liege. Please allow me to introduce you to my brothers. Bro time. I mean, what? He half turns to make a graceful motion with his hand, and for the first time I noticed the two youths standing behind him. Hello, Nazir. This is Nazir. One of them looks up, running his fingers through his hair, and behind his ear, and meets my eyes with a playful wink, and his braids sliding over his cape ever so slightly. How do you do? And this is Aurelius. He's so white, man. Look at him. I take a glance at the nobleman's other companion. Beautiful dark hair gracefully falls into his hips. We stand long hair people in this house. Wait. Beautiful dark hair gracefully falls to his hips, highlighting the fairest complexion I've ever light up my eyes upon. And see, even MC agrees that he's so white. In short, he is striking, but in the most ethereal and haunting sense of the word. Aurelius holds my gay. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak today, man. Aurelius holds my gaze for half a second, then glances away, the impenetrable expression on his face unchanged. Doesn't even greet me, the rude man. I am Seren, a prince of our fair Eskia, like my brothers before you, and very much at your service. He lowers his head in a courtly bow, not entirely devoid of irony, as realization finally dawns upon me. What MC? What the fuck? You're the princess. What the fuck? Let's go. I have so little etiquette in the last round. I think I failed like 2, 3, choice branches that require like etiquette. Not by my choice. It's like a skill raise. It's the skill stat that you need to raise, and I just like I focused on the combat and intelligence stat more, so that happened. Also, like excuse me, I think I will go to the bathroom for a little bit. Jeez, like. writing him back, and oh my god, my overlay is spazzing so hard. Almost silent like that. Like, that's fine. That's fine. In a flash, I slip off my palfrey. I don't know what the fuck a palfrey is. But like, yeah. Dropping on one knee before the prince. Where is my fucking house? Your Highnesses. Long, delicate fingers touch my shoulders, lifting me to my feet. Okay, I don't know why, but like this run, I'm very drawn to Saren for some reason. God. Yeah. However, they leave me before long. I could even recall their touch. Aww. There's no need to kneel, my liege. After all, you are to be our tutor. We are the ones who ought to be showing you respect. Why did my voice? Your Highness, you seriously don't believe the ramblings of this character? But I do. Can you not see this, Hagen? Prince Saren inclines his head ever so slightly in the direction of my neck. Okay, out of context, that sounds very weird, but like, understanding his intentions, I loosen my collar a bit, revealing the petal markings. Little eyes of the palace guard squints again, his lips working silently. These petal birthmarks are the birthright of every Rosencrantz, and a symbol of their unique gift, their affinity for all 6 elements of magic. This person is indeed the royal tutor, and our uncle, the Lord Regent, most anxiously desires to meet them. But your Highness, they haven't got the letter of fuck off. I vouch for them. Why does it? I feel like his voice changes whenever he talks. Hold on, let me just like get my shit together. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Hey, we've been live for almost an hour. It's been a while. This is a test stream though, so I don't know how much people's gonna fucking like. In his response, there resides the faintest hint of steel within the silky smooth voice. Ah. Yeah, okay. Let's go for Saren this room, you know? Let's give our mans the appreciation. I tried to go for Aurelius the last route, but I think I kind of failed a little bit. Yeah. The palace guard blanches, even though Prince Saren's external demeanor does not alter. Lowering his head, he obediently stands aside. Saren turns to me with a gentle smile. This way, my liege, if you will allow me. I smile back, and falling into step along with the prince, finally walk under the towering arched gates and into the great sprawling palace of. This is such a fucking hell to read. Of Fostrax, yeah. Cool name. Yeah, let's go. I'll skip this part of it. I'm getting. Yes, I hope you forgive poor Hagen. He's new to his job and clearly requires a great deal more manners, a self-preservation, intelligence, pedigree, polish. Just so, polish. Here's to hoping poor Hagen gains it quickly. I like that how I said that and then like I just fuck all the etiquette and charisma points in the last run. I'm afraid I must now take my leave. There are preparations I have to make for the state dinner, so the palace staff will attend to all your needs from this point today. Thank you so much for helping me, Your Highness. It was my pleasure. He nods politely and leaves the antechamber. God, I have not read that word in a while. It's such an archaic word. The moment he steps outside, a dozen maidservants and butlers stream into my room, as if summoned out of thin air. Truly, my thanks for your assistance cannot be fully articulated into words, Saren. I aim the thought of gratitude after the good prince, as a pretty maid in a frilly dress leads me gently by the arm. Yeah, fancy is bad. Okay, I can skip it, but it's just us being happy we're fucking alive. Yeah, respite does not last long. A somber butler A somber butler. Somber. Oh, wait, God. A somber butler in the immaculate black suit soon glides into the room, and announces in a funeral tone. Funeral tone? Oh, funereal. Funeral tone? What? Oh, I can't read, I swear I'm not this bad, guys. Funereal tone. That this event's evening's state dinner in the honor of the High Council is about to begin. Funeral tone? Why, what? A fucking funeral tone. Friends, countrymen, and honored guests. Before we begin tonight's state dinner, there's an announcement I will. Oh god, I hate this. Let's skip it. It's just like being announced. Like, the nobles not liking me. I mean, not that there's nothing new with that. Yeah, see? It's magic. Chill the fuck down. You later. I like the word balustrade for some reason. But yeah. They do not shout or jeer. They do not need to. Below them, their vassals, the minor barons and counts, are all too eager to bark at their master's bidding. The mages are divided. Half of them regard me with undisguised disapproval as an interloper and encroaching on their traditional area of prerogative, which is, in all fairness, I suppose I am. The other half observe me with detached curiosity, as though as I were a new and potentially interesting specimen of mouse about to be experimented on. How sweet. The few alchemists in the hall, from whom I expect expressions of support, offer none. Hemmed in between the nobles and the mages, they make a effacing group. Oh god, trying not to be noticed. A few of them smile at me, but more out of pity than encouragement. Being young and high-spirited, the princes should be governed by a temperate and moderating influence, the more in the instruction of an art as subtle and as perilous as that of magic. The princes, I wonder how they're doing. Trying to keep myself from yawning, I cast my eyes about the room for the three young men I met earlier today. Prince Saren is standing at full attention immediately to the right of the throne, with hands clasped behind his back. His face a mask of dutiful attention. Oh god, him. Next to him, Prince Nazir slouches against the pillar. He catches my eyes and offers a lazy wink. Yeah. The gesture prompts me to smile in acknowledgement and reply. Imagine if I winked back. The idea to survey the room must have occurred to Prince Aurelius as well. He is scanning the great hall from one end to another, brows creased in a slight frown. I don't think, guys, he's an introvert. Or a gaze is squeamed. He stares keenly at my face for a moment before his eyes flicker away, quite impersonally, to the next person to me. Let us, therefore, wish the new royal tutor every success in guiding their highnesses, the princes of Eskia, to the path of wisdom and virtue. May they flourish under their guidance. Thank you for using my pronouns. I appreciate it. This Renpy, right? It's easy to code like fucking customization things into the Renpy dialogue, but like it's a pain to do it Tyranno. I'm having such a difficult time trying to like do a customizable name. I'm just like leaving it as is right now. Anyway, it sounds like the Lord Regent's address is winding down at last. To Cal of Rosenkreutz, our tutor to the princess. I hate that word. A princess. Princess plural. For a second, absolute silence reigns. I feel my cheeks flush. A ringing noise fills my ears. Then, here, he likes saying that word. Prince Nazir shouts cheerfully as he claps, which echoes through the cavernous room. Prince Saren joins him in the briefest instant later, adding his applause to his brothers. Then Prince Aurelius too is clapping, and soon so is everyone else in the throne. With every wishes to be seen holding back or worse, jeering when your future sovereign, whoever he may be among the three, is applauding. My lords and ladies, I formally declare the state dinner for this evening open. Yes, food. Okay, this part. So, like, this is the choice. In my last run, I just like since I wasn't too keen on one, and I don't like so I chose this time. We're going for Sarah. I'm just gonna say, we're going for Sarah. I don't know why I did. What's wrong with me? Prince Sarah is surrounded by a fleet of high nobles. I was about to look for someone else, but to my surprise, and he flashes his smile before he waves to me excuses. Well, good evening, Master. Oh, I forgot you refer. Oh, I forgot the older princess referred to his dad as well as the servants, and like literally everyone else. My bad. Good evening, Master. I was invited to what do I owe this pleasure. I want to thank you again for saving me from the palace guard today. Not at all. I have no doubt that you would have been able to raise him and hang him without my interruption. Don't reason I might have made Hagen seize the desirability of being turned into a pile of ashes, but yeah, fucking rude MC, yeah. You were very observant of me, and you noticed that I'm like and yeah, I'm literally wearing a colored shirt. How did you see that? I didn't. Yeah. If you look at my screen right now, it's like barely visible as well. Anyone is capable of noticing things. Wait, let me fix my word for it. Anyone is capable of noticing things they know before acting. I dabbled in some reading a little about the history of your lineages. The ability to reveal all six branches of magic is truly the most impressive. It is not altogether a blessing. I begin then stop. Thankfully, Prince Cern seems to be occupied with his thoughts that have paid attention to what I said. Forgive me if I'm being overly forward, Master Jose. But may I take a closer look at those markings? I wasn't expecting that. Yeah. I say as I fucking say. Oh! I'm getting charisma points this early? I got charisma points at like week 4. Interesting. Let's go. Totally sure. I nod. Discreetly, I unbuttoned the collar of my shirt and tucked down the stiff starch. Ah, too close. Prince Sarah tilts his head ever so slightly as he takes a peek at my neck, while at the same time moving to a position with his body between myself and the crowd. So no one. What? That is so sus. But okay. It's a secret. Yeah. Very beautiful. Thanks. Gang. Someone stuttered for a while and managed to escape my breath. Even though the prince doesn't invade my personal space beyond looking, wait, that was my glasses, I'm sorry. His penetrating gaze suddenly feels very intimate. Wait, I can't keep reading this screen. His penetrating gaze suddenly feels very intimate, and my cheeks start to feel hypnotized. Within this proximity, I can make out a faint fragrance. Boy, you smell like grass. Wait, no, grass is not. What the? You smell like kind of like the master. I am your tutor, and as such I will be able to the prince likes taking it back from with a smile, seeing Princess is I shall try to get used to doing just that. My name is straight and some motions to the group of nobles he had left. Pardon me, Cal, but my duty obliges me to reconvene with my peers for the rest of the evening. This is likely the last time I will be able to meet you together. Goodbye. Of course not. I suppose I'll see you around. I certainly hope so. I usually found in the palace library if you ever happen to desire my company. With another faint smile and a courtly bow, Prince Sarah takes his leave and makes his way back to the cavern of I sleep. I close my eyes and I can see lotus flowers room. That would be nice. Yum yum. Hello, Sala. Sorry, I'm skipping. Yeah, she's on the phone still. Very cute though. She looks like my sister. What the hell? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna. Whoa! Hello, Raphael. They're just introducing me. Some servants. Raphael looks like Simeon from a baby. Oh shit. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's class time. So here's the thing. I'm bad at these. So I played the demo of Mid-Heaven and Winds of Ambition as well. I like the skill raising stat at that too. Like, this is harder to manage, bro. So okay, let's try. Wait. Okay, so I don't have. Okay, so these things are at 5. I have enough combat. Look at this. Look at this thing. Daily death. Yeah. I'm literally okay. We're going for his root then. I always forget their magic affinities. So whoa. He's 20. He's 19. He's 19. Why are they the same age? By the way, he's the eldest then. I'm assuming. Yeah. He gives off big bro vibes. I bet. Okay. So, I'm not sure if I want to fail the so like there's gonna be a scene with Aurelius where he's just gonna like invite me for quote unquote tea, but he actually wants to fucking spar with me. And if I think if you don't have enough combat points, you lose and something happens. So I assume you failed the vibe check. I'm not sure if I want that, so I'm gonna just in case do this, and then I'm gonna add more etiquette because like I don't want to fail this etiquette. I literally just saw this. I forgot. Wood light, fire, wind, water, darkness. Wood light, wood, light, fire, wind, water, darkness, and whatever. Rain. No, fuck. Yes. This is interesting though. Oh wait, fuck. Mommy, no. Okay, wait. This is safe. Except you called me countdown. Because remember that. Oh, here. Oh, it stops when there's like new. Okay. You were one, and they're talking about like I chose to flee. You were one, and there were many. No one can blame you for your wise actions. Perhaps. Fortunately, I found a crate of unused phlogiston in the forest. I equipped myself with them before making my way back to the mercenaries, fully armed. The mercenaries thought I was dead. They were taken completely by surprise when I came back with phlogiston, ready to throw in their midst. I opened my eyes. My hands, I noticed, are balled into fists, and I forced myself to unclench them. You were not able to take any of them alive. That's what scared me the most, Your Highness. Yeah, yeah, they killed themselves in like the my previous playthrough as well. After I, well, I don't know why a red defeated is defecated, but like, yeah. After I defeated the mercenaries, when I tried to question them, they brutally killed themselves right in front of me. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, me too. Disturbing. Sorry. Spoiler alert, did you have to? Oh, it's oh wait, no. Maybe traditional arts and so for the first time, the space of fraud and intense emotions resonated in his eyes. He's taken aware of yourself, Highness. The ambush probably somehow understood as I see right through him, his brows inclined, but a smile trips slightly. I appreciate your concern, but I assure you, I'm fully aware of how dangerous the situation was, and how violent and kept expect it would become. My lips pursed. The prince must have suffered a great deal more, as I faintly recall, but his father was ambushed and died. And he was still resistant. I just still love him. There's no need to publicly concern me. I see why I'm however, my concern is the same visions for the safety of myself and the security of the city. Looking to me should never be shielded from the reality of his life, no matter how unpleasant that reality may be. I'm not sure what kind of expression he was preparing. The prince looks at me for a moment before leaning forward and warms the prince again with the tips of his fingers, and I just noticed that my hand was close to the touch. I give you my soul. As long as you're close. Okay, this didn't happen before. As long as you're close to me, I should see you right at that form's way. I observe you with Sarah close to his struggle with though diminished does not hurt the spirit entirely, and his eyes are distant far on the ground, suggesting he's thinking of something else, even as he is his ambition. The recounting my soul back to the pleasant memories. He's so nice, guys. Okay, let's add one more and then let's see my stats. What is my stats? I have 12. Okay. I think I'll stay with these. I don't remember how much combat I had. Let's add one more combat just in case. What am I lacking? Is it intelligence? Okay, so let's remove etiquette for a little bit. Put that there. I should remember to put back etiquette back because like I want to like not fuck up that one encounter. Thanks. Okay. Yay, missions finally. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Hello. Oh god, it is this. Ooh, it's quick. I'm right. It is here. Yeah, it is this thing. Please don't fail me. This is the tea party, quote unquote. He's asking me for afternoon tea, but there's no tea and there's just swords. blades. Blades. Yee. Blades. Blades. Harris places two gleaming steel swords on the table before the prince, or before Prince Aurelius. Sorry, I checked if I was dropping things. Okay. Who buckles one into his belt without taking his eyes away from mine. And what do you intend to do with that sword? Fight. That's what people usually do with swords. Fight? Who are you fighting? You. I really love this exchange. It's so funny, man. Me? His Highness is challenging you to a duel, Master Rosenkreutz. I looked from one man to another, more half expecting. Yeah. I really am being challenged to a doodle. I would win if it was a doodle. With Prince Aurelius, using swords of pure steel. It's etiquette. Don't decline him. Declining is bad. I actually forgot you could decline him, but like, I really like Prince Aurelius. I'm not gonna. I lay my hands on the hilt of the remaining sword. I feel like it wouldn't have made a difference if I like decline. You just like shoot the fucking gun. The sword at me, and then we start just like fighting, and then I fail. Yeah. I lay my hands on the hilt of the remaining sword. As I do so, I feel As I do so, I can feel Prince Aurelius's eyes on mine, watching me with approval. Physical combat has never been my forte, but if that is the prince's fancy, then I am determined to give him my best and hope that it will be good enough. Are you sure about this, Your Highness? A pleading note creeps into my voice as I make a last frantic attempt to dissuade him. Not gonna work, man. Yes. Enough talking. On guard! That is all the money we received for Prince Aurelius' money. His name is such a mouthful. Fuck. Prince Aurelius lunches at my person with a little bit of shiny steam. Taken by surprise, I barely managed to carry the volume. Step by step, his forces in backwards after into the net. Sword makes a series of glitter as it arcs down towards my head. I bring my own light, and slightly it's just battling. I don't die. Like, the last part is sexy. Sweat's pouring down my forehead and stinging. Getting tired with another side to him. Then there's this blur of movement. I stagger as something slams into me with brute force. The next thing I know, I'm lying flat on my back in the grass, looking up at the blue sky and the white fluffy clouds, breathing heavily. And Prince Aurelius is holding his sword down against my neck, its half-sharpened tip pressing into my skin ever so precisely. From my position, I can see the prince's firm grip on his sword, and for coldness that had seemed to be ingrained in his eyes, unbefitting for a beauty such as me. A few loose strands of hair gracefully trace the shape of his face, and the scent of western flowers emanates from one it's not even one tamor. He hasn't even broken a sweat in defeating me. A touch to Prince Aurelius. The best option would have probably thrown the sword at his head and then retreated. The action might have been not the glorious thing to do, but it wasn't as if the prince was treating me with extraordinary politeness either. Trying to catch my breath, I close my eyes and calm my mind, feeling a bit annoyed and confused at the same time. Why are you doing this? Prince Aurelius pauses for a moment, thinking. For some reason, I don't expect him to give me a serious reply. I simply wish to make my own assessment of you. Harris helps me to my feet, brushing away the dirt and grass on my clothes. You may be my tutor, but you are only so by the grace of the Lord Regent. I have yet to determine for myself what your true worth is. Harris, show Rosenkreutz back to the room. Oh, rude? Yeah, whatever. Into that, Aurelius looks away, having lost all interest in me at the drop of a hat. Yeah, okay, I already know this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Missions. Bam, bam. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, stop, stop, stop! Stop. Jesus. This is auto. Yeah, they're just exploiting the magic system. Another word. Sorry, it's a like whether it's a mouthful or something. Like it's actually interesting. It's a mouthful, but I would rather not. Essentially, there's like infinities and Yee. Okay, what do? Okay, there's none yet. Oh, I can't do Aldri yet. Okay, that's enough combat. Let's put back the etiquette. I have leadership. I guess okay, next round we do that. Wait, wait, wait. Yeah, he's asking me to go and go with him inside. I didn't go with him last time. Last time I declined, so this time I'm accepting. I don't know what's gonna right back because the breeze slips past Raphael and disappeared rapidly. Good to hear, Raphael sighs interestedly. You shouldn't influence so easily when finding yourself in a new place. Sorry, I wanted to go out. Okay. Yes, that affects me. With a face of great understanding of others' experiences, smiles and words, yeah, I got chastised. Yay. Still can't use alchemy though. Okay, we can use leadership and then charisma. Am I right? This morning, I'm walking along the hallway on my way to class when. Oh, this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the spring water. And then everyone's gossiping about them princess. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't need to. It's literally this one. I ask about world building. Is it exposition dump? I think I will save just in case. Because I did save last time. I will change this. I want this one thing with Saren, and I lacked charisma for it. So we are doing exactly that. I am wondering quickly. Oh my god, do I have enough? Do I have enough etiquette? Do I have enough etiquette? I didn't have enough etiquette last time. I just like fucking well, it will not do to disturb our private conversation. I want enough social prowess to understand it. Reining in my curiosity, I wait patiently for them to finish their conversation. Soon, Rose nods his head in space a few moments, which Sally replies to with a sudden smile and then see before turning away. I literally just barked in class. It's so funny. Aurelia stares at me, an expression on his face softer and more open than I had ever seen it. Hesitantly, I walk up to him and clearly still out there. Who's there? It is not. Rosa nods. I expect to see him. Rude? Looks like he's back to the pronouns. Can't say no vagueness. Is anything the matter? You ask. I don't know if it's very common for princess to be taught the personal secrets of other people, so I was wondering whether you Finding myself unexpectedly having a few moments of free time to myself, I decided to head to the palace library. Oh yeah, I should be able to, right? Yeah, I should be able to. I can encounter Sarah here. The last time I realized I don't have enough charisma points. No! We're fucking fixing that. Yeah, we're fixing that. I want that fucking encounter with him, Oh wait, no! Fucking, that's an etiquette. Why does I don't know how much charisma points I need for that actually. So we'll do wait, charisma. I think we have enough etiquette for that thing. Yeah, if we don't, then that's fine. I already got what I wanted. My cat is still here. Touching my mommy. Intelligence is lacking. I shall give that. My leadership is dying. I think with combat's fine. I should put leadership to that. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this. Okay. I stopped talking. I'm so sorry. I will apologize properly once I see him again. Observing her rejected expression, I knew anyone would understand me. I'm curious. I managed to break the question of her disappearance. She seemed so confused. I could hear her throat glancing at the light streaming into her eyes. Her Highness, I believe it is time to join the Lord Regent. She was talking in silence, suddenly looking apologetic. Oh, this part. I like this. I'm gonna read this for y'all. This is so cute. I went with this option before. Hold on, let me take a drink so I don't. That's so good. When I arrive, Prince Saren and the Lord Regent are already in attendance. I take a moment to catch my breath. Your Highness, Lord Regent. I bow at them each in return. I hope you can excuse my tardiness, for in passing, I considered informing them of Prince Nazir's distraction, but I eventually decide against it. I'm afraid it's slightly late. The Lord Regent smiles indulgently, returning the greeting. Not as late as Nazir, it seems. Did you see? Yeah, should come. I'm certain my brother will be here soon. Yes, quite so. With that, the Lord Regent wanders off to confer the day's itinerary with the Lord Marshal, and I find myself in the company of Prince Saren. Ooh. Target. I thought someone was behind me. We are far from alone as the closest guard stands but a few steps away. Many thanks for the invitation, Your Highness. Prince Saren smiles and shakes his head. Not at all. It pleases me greatly that you agreed to accompany me. A silence falls between us. But the surrounding clamor is not very conducive to a frank speech. Stable boys and guards mill about, waiting for the younger prince to arrive. As always, Prince Saren is an island of calm, content to wait in silence, with his attention firmly affixed onto the palace doors. I take a moment to inspect him. Oh, that's close. The morning light gives him the look of uncommon gentleness, and on closer inspection, there's a glow to his cheek that looks like eagerness. Just the faintest blush highlights the tip of his ears. How curious. A few strands of hair fall from the place to rest upon his cheek, giving me an almost irresistible urge to tuck them away. Oh, I do get this feeling sometimes. When you're so brush your hair. Then his gaze shifts to fall upon me. This time, it is I who blushes. So, Master Rosencrantz, is something amiss? You have some hairs that have fallen loose. I touch my ear and I watch as Prince Saren quickly mirrors my movement. Oh, he's so fucking oh. He tucks. I say that as if I haven't seen this before. He tucks the straight locks away as quickly as I made aware of him. To my surprise, his usually distant demeanor melts away to reveal a young man flustered by the coiffure. Is it fine now? It is perfect, Your Highness. He seems reassured, but still smooths out his hair around his temples and gently touches the pins and bows clothes. I trust nothing else is amiss. No wrinkles, no unseemingly spots. I chuckle in surprise at the prince's suddenly relaxed attitude. I make a show of checking, but it is obvious that he is otherwise impeccably attired. Not a wrinkle in sight, Your Highness. He nods, shifting to be slightly more serious. I must admit that I was afraid that I myself would be late. Oh? Yes, I had some difficulty getting up this morning. I tilt my head, but see not even a hint of bags beneath his eyes. Sus, skeptical, I raise an eyebrow. Late night, or secretly more like your brother than I thought. I meant that as an innocent jest, but my words strike a nerve that unsettles his eyes. Recovering in a snap, he shakes his head and his smile returns. I read too far late in my chambers. I nod. Of course, Prince Sir is hardly the type to stay up late, carousing like he is here. I have often caught him spending time in the library after all. What reading held your interest so well? Cern smiles, but I can almost sense the brief openness retract. Nonetheless, his reply is both polite and tactful. As a crown prince, I can always learn new things to help my people. Of course, I mumble. Just then, several heads turned toward the end of the act. What happened to the bomb? Oh yeah, I did make it this time. Just like I restarted. I'm so happy. I don't have coins anymore, guys. Let's see. I did it with Aurelius before, but like I'm trying to focus on the main story right now. I don't want 30, 23. Oh, my intelligence is lacking. Okay, we can do. Why does the leadership take so much? What about the charisma? Probably charisma to a fine amount. Yeet. Oh. I'll stop around like the 2-hour mark or right after we reach the demo's end, which is I think fairly close. Not sure. Oh, this. Shit. Something explodes basically. Sorry. Like, people don't like me. So. Yee. Oh, hey, I did like play off the incident because I'm smart. I think I have enough charisma to carry this. I'm not taking the blame. I'm a bow. I'm tired of that. I was sabotaged, Captain. You're not only refusing to take the blame for your own stupidity, but you're even trying to push the blame on others. I've made this potion 1,000 times before and never has it. Stop. I have no interest in listening to your ramblings. I'm going to ask this once and once only. You say you were sabotaged. Have you got evidence to back up your claim? No. Do you have any suspects in mind? Not really. Not really. Do you have any idea how the sabotage could have been carried out? I assume you have the good sense to lock your pantry or whatever the name you call the place you store your British ghastly ingredients. I do, and I don't. You don't what? Have any idea? Color me surprised. Now answer me this. Do you know what would happen if you went to court of justice with that accusation? Oh. Okay. I don't like this choice. spy's devoted manservant. Manservant. Harris. Of course, he had not put it quite so baldly. He mentioned that Harris seems to have always pressing business in the treasury every evening, and would like me to find out what has been keeping him. Finding the matter quite curious myself, I accepted the prince's request. Over the few evenings, I tailed Harris around the palace, jotting down each and every one of my findings of him, checking over the treasury accounts together with Raphael. Well, Raphael's in charge of the treasuries, no, makes sense. Lugging boxes filled with paperwork together with Raphael, yeah, our day two together. Monitoring clerical work of the treasury officials together with Raphael. Having together with yeah, bro. After a week of such delicate, not to mention increasingly embarrassing spy work, I had enough sense to report to Aurelius that Harris has been simply giving poor Raphael a hand. I also gave us a suggestion to expand the treasury's payroll and headcount. Clearly, the staff there is badly overworked. Oh god, not this again. I actually don't know what he was doing here. Polishing silverware. It's here. Oh, we're getting close to the end, guys. I believe I have the item, but if I don't, well, rip me. I'm a guardsman in the retinue of Prince Aurelius. He wants me to convey you his urgent desire to meet you immediately. This again? This is the third time in 2 weeks he's dragged me out of the bed to attend to his whims. He is admittedly not the most considerate of masters. Oh, dog. Give me a minute. calm the dogs down. Okay, let's finish this. Oh, hello, my cat has woken up. All the same, I do wish the prince would stop summoning me at these ungodly hours. So do I, Master Rosencrantz. It isn't easy for any of us in his retinue either. Oh well, if you're ready to go, then so am I. Good, please come with me. I don't have the intelligence. So, bruh. Okay, hold up. Let's load. Let's dial back a bit. And, dial our intelligence higher. Because, I think we need the intelligence to, use the item as well. Ah, God. Goodness. Suddenly, I remembered a pile of bombs lying on the desk of my study. They are too cumbersome to be inconspicuously carried, too powerful to be used inside the castle's now quarters. I wonder what would happen if I continued earlier. This is actually an ambush. So, since our intelligence was too small back there, it wasn't revealed. But on my original run, I had my intelligence right, but I didn't have the item. Because I used it literally right before for Aurelius's mission. Yeah. So interesting. I will go back to that. And darts. Oh, I have charisma as well. I can imagine. Give me a moment to fetch what His Highness wants, and we'll be off. What? The fire preservation vials I made of today, of course. He's been pestering me about them for all day. For an alchemical experiment he wants to do. Oh, I mean, certainly, Master Rosencrantz. Yeah. All done. I didn't read my thoughts, I'm sorry. All done. Thanks for being patient. Good. Please come with me. The guardsman leads me down the corridor from my room into the arcing hallway beyond. The sounds of our steps are swallowed into the vast midnight silence. I shiver, not just from the cold. Who are these guards lining the corridors? I don't recognize even one of them. They're certainly not the men from Lord Regent They're certainly not the men the Lord Regent assigned to me. They're not the men whom I had been given to understand. Will never be replaced in their duties without the Lord Regent's personally informing me. So I was right after all. The guardsman who fetched me in my study, and who is now keeping such a careful eye on me, is an imposter. I cannot do anything about the dogs barking in the background, because those are not my dogs, unfortunately. I'm sorry, hold on, I'm just fixing my seat, okay? And the strange men flanking me on both sides can only be his accomplices. Yeah, they are. They, I have noticed, have swords, and look as if they know how to use them. To an advantage I have in my favor is that my opponents take me to be much more stupid than I am. Oh, the music. They do not suspect yet that I have seen through their trap. This, and I see it, opens up two courses of action I can take. Attack and be clever. I don't remember actually what I did last time. Did I attack? I think I attacked last time. It is best to be patient for a while longer and continue following their successes with nothing. Who knows? Perhaps they may even take Chill. As I step out of the hallway, I hear the chilling sound of steel rasping out of its scabbard. Yeehaw. My escort suddenly lunges towards me, hands outstretched. The first syllables of the spell on his lips. I dip my hand into my pocket, my fingers closing in the shape of an explosive dart. Hey, I grab the dart and hurl it at the assassin's face. In your face! Without waiting to see what happens to me, I spin around, just in time to see the guardsman lining the corner with a lance. Teeth bared, bared, still gleaming with the red under the flickering lantern. They're not speaking, but somehow coordinating their movements to rounds and snarls that sound more beast than man, like black and black. Their eyes are merciless, a slight trace of consciousness or thought. Oh my god, my brain is leaving my body. I cannot be still. They stand under some kind of mind control spell. Like sting, summoned to the night, I step aside and toss out the guard with the bitches, I have bombs. I and two more assassins were destroyed, obliterated where they stand. Damn! Swords and pikes staring together in unison as the remaining assassins prepare for an all-out charge. Their puppet master no doubt hoping to overwhelm the sheer weight of their members. That, I think, is my satisfaction is the weakness of my controlling magic. The caster can sense when his puppets are experiencing a setback, but he is not able to discern exactly why. Grimly, I reach into my pocket and draw two more cards. Half of my attackers are dead. Oh my god, literally blown to bits, along with the wall and most of the floor they were standing. As for the other the assassins have to restart, warning now whoever is controlling the master of stillness here. I have to capture these. Oh, I can do it by myself if I have the phone. Interesting! Keep myself alive too, of course. To do that, I'll need the help of the house guards, the real ones. Never mind. Garion. Yeah, so if I don't have the bomb, I get Nazir's. Okay. Just like, Garion, open the fuck up! Within a minute, it swings open and Garion, fully clad in plate armor, is glaring down at me. You again. You better have a good reason to make me understand. Assassins, palace. He was ambushed outside the room. Assassins. His hands raised instinctively to clutch the pommel of his sword by his side. I heard loud noises coming from the wing of the palace. I thought it was another one of my alchemical experiments. It was in response to the ambush. It was. I managed to kill most of those who were sent on their way out of the palace. A few might slip away. Then we have no time to waste. I shall dispatch the guards I have here to protect the princess immediately. You will not, Lord Marshal. They are needed. Oh. The safety of the princess is our highest priority. As they should be. But assassins are not after the princess. They are after me. That is what I believe, and that is what I know. Besides, I've already killed most of the assassins. The princess, with their training in magic, are more capable of taking care of the remaining few, who in any case may have not interest in any of them. A risk we cannot take, a risk we have to take. If we do not want endless repetitions of this tonight, we have to do all that we can to catch the mastermind behind this outrage. That means taking at least one of the assassins alive for interrogation. Very well. Tonight I shall do as you advise. Oh, you switches to master of that is the end of the demo. Yeah, I really like what they did with the fucking. But as a player, I don't like that. That's a cliffhanger, bro. But like as a developer as well, I was like, nice cut off. That's a good hang to like, yeah. So apparently the full game is out as well. So you can buy you guys can buy it if you want. I'm totally buying it after this. Uh, but I'm not sure if I'm going to stream the full one. If you guys like this, please let me know. You can let me know through my Discord, which is like in the about a section of Twitch, or you can DM me or like let me know on Twitter. I really like the game so far. The writing is chef's kiss. I haven't had such a nice time with magic and more magic focused actually in a while if you don't consider my vow to my liege because like that's like more like wuxia, which is more like martial prowess with a little bit of magical element sprinkled into it. I believe the last visual novel I played with like high fantasy elements. Yeah, no, Midheaven didn't have magic elements. It's more like world building. And then I guess it is Even Light. Yeah, which is which is also free, but that one's a bit harder to read if you're not really good at English. I'm fluent in English, but like I had a hard time reading it. But like that's because I've gotten a lot of playthroughs through it, and my brain is just rotting. So yeah, I'll be dipping out. We've been on for 2 hours. It's a pretty good stream stats wise. I'm looking at it. We've dropped some frames, but it's like not as much as I did before. And like the CPU usage is fine. The shit's green. I don't know what that means. The KBS, yeah. Even though no one really dropped by, I had a nice stream. It was very comfy, even though this wasn't what was planned. I look. This is a test stream, as you can see with the title, and there are dogs barking again. I'll try to get everything set up by next week. And like actually have a proper schedule and things going. But yeah, that is it for now. I am going to dip. See y'all. And like to those who are viewing the VOD, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Goodbye.